Hello and welcome everyone to episode 9 of Infinite Skyblock. Actually, it's episode 9.1 because episode 9, for whatever reason, seemed to have recorded fine, but when I tried to play the file back to double check that everything was okay, it was corrupted. So hopefully this one doesn't corrupt, and hopefully I can chase down the reason why it did it. So in summary of what was done, um, let me let me type this through here. We did the chicken wing ring. I can't spell chicken. Where is it? Let's just try ring. Do I see them? I see them. I see most of them. I see the angel rings. I don't see. Well, it should be right there, unless I'm blind, which could be a thing. It wouldn't be the first time I was blind. Won't be the last time. Is it really not there? Wow. Let's try wing then. Wing ring. There it is. So, golden lasso, 8 experience levels, 4 gold nuggets, 4 pieces of string, couple feathers, some iron ingots, resonating redstone crystals, which you can make, and those are made. Let me see, reso. These guys are made by taking. Of course, it's not going to let me do the. It hasn't been letting me do the recipe thing in sometimes. It's just on weird random things. There it is. Which takes a ender pearl shard, which is an ender pearl cut with a glass cutter, gives you 8. So I made I made a bunch of those, and then after that I upgraded it to the squid ring, which of course it's not going to let me recipe from in there. And the squid ring takes the chicken ring, a squid in another golden lasso, a couple diamonds, another ender pearl, and some black dye. Now you may be wondering, how did I get a squid and black dye? Well, I thought about it, and we'll get to what's behind me in a second. I thought about it. I can float down water channels. And so I did, and built my way down while I was doing it. What? How did I get a creeper in there? Well, anyways, and we'll get to that in a minute too. Anyways, I'm not sure exactly how I got creepered there, but okay, I got creepered. But anyways, oh, he may have been on that little platform right there. So let's put a torch on that, because that obviously is spawnable. If there's going to be a creeper standing on it to blow me up when I come over here, it's obviously spawnable. So I came down here, and as you see, I need to do something more about this, but as you can see, there's a ton of ink sacs down here. In fact, that was 22 of them, because sometimes when they fall, they catch on the platform. I haven't finished this platform out. This is all there is down here. And that's how I lassoed myself a squid and created that ring. Now watch. This is the good part. This, why is it not working? Oh, because I died. Yep. And then you just hold down spacebar and you jet up, and as you see, you do have a timer on it. And when the timer expires, you fall. And this ring does not negate fall damage. Unlike the angel ring, it does not negate fall damage. So I've been also spent quite a bit of time off camera in between episodes farming this, and this is all Infernium seeds. Infernium? Yeah. And then I made some tier 1 and tier 2 seeds. I don't have all of them, but I've got coal, silicon, copper, nether seeds, which I assume I can make netherrack and all that good stuff with, fire seeds, wood seeds, dirt seeds, stone, water, mystical flower, and nature. I do have more than I need to make. One of them is the dye seed. What did we need for dye clusters that I don't have? If I remember right, what I don't have for that is the magenta, for which I need purple and pink. Well, I can make pink with anything. Oh, I'm out of food. Anything red, which I'm out of. Okay, so we'll have to make more of those. Oh, why did I walk away from my storage unit to go find something? Oh, I also put another grid over here. Get off of that and eat. I would hate to die from starvation on camera, holding food in my hand, talking. That would be a little humiliating here, game. And I have noticed that in this pack, all food is nerfed. All of it is nerfed. And I can show you that if it'll show me on this. I can go like this, Pam. I always type in Pam's the first time. See, in most other packs, the cheeseburger is like 7 shanks plus saturation. That's the other thing that seems to be missing is saturation. I haven't seen that in this. Let's see one of the super meals that I know is like an insane amount of food restored. Oh. See, even the bacon mushroom burger is kind of up there, but the delighted meal. Well, that one's not nerfed too badly, but the lower end meals, the easy meals, are nerfed pretty hardcore. So I've got my garden going. Had the need to grow pumpkins, so I set up a little pumpkin farm there. Infinite witch water machine. Leaves go in. Witch water comes out. Solar panels from extra utilities to power the resonator. And my squid ring, although there are not enough of those to even touch what the squid ring uses. For that was the other thing that I was going to show you downstairs down here. And that is a couple water mills. So as long as there is a flowing block, and the closest flowing block. So if you notice, this is where I dumped a bucket. I put that cable in just a terrible place. I put all of this in a terrible place. In that corner is another bucket, and right here on this block, if you look under the water, on this block right here is another flowing block. And that gives me a 1 away from the source and a 1 away from the source on each side, which is how to generate the maximum power from one of these water mills. Now, I'm not sure if the version in this pack does it, but I do know that one of the versions, the more recent versions of Extra Utilities 2, you can actually only generate up to a certain point with water mills before they actually start becoming inefficient. Storage cube is actually full. I need to either add more drawers or clean it out because I've got some junk in there that I probably shouldn't be saving. Did a little bit of work over here. And the way I'm keeping somewhat level flight is I'm tapping, not necessarily tapping, but I'm letting off. As you can see, some of my vector plates are now yellow. Those are higher speed ones. And as I get more, I'll replace everything up and get over here. While this has been off, it has generated quite a bit of goodies. I've been stealing some of the stuff that I need out of it, so... Oh, that's right, we have cyberware in here. That's right. I forgot about them guys. Alright. So, cyber zombies, which means we can later, quite much later, get into cybernetic augmentation of ourselves. I have never personally played with that mod, so I don't know anything about it except what I've seen in other Let's Play series, and it looks interesting. It does look very interesting to me. Still have not gotten enough diamonds to make meshes. I think I've only got like 8 diamonds right now. 11. And I need 6 per mesh, so 6 times 25. Anyone who wants to do that math, go ahead. It's 150. Waiting on this to produce more sand. Looks like we are up to the gravel state. Okay, that's good. or not sand, dust. Also, if you have a ring, one of the rings, even though these are using 0 grid power to run, if you overload your grid, which I did when I first got the rings, I didn't build the water mills yet, it shuts these off. Even though they take 0 grid power, if you overload your grid, nothing that from extra utilities machines works, which I thought was quite the horrible happenstance. But as you can see, we have definitely overflowed the system. I've gotten a couple more ores from the nether. I've been down there bumming around, beating things up. I don't think I completed any quests. I do want to figure out how to get to the Aether, though, because that sounds fun. I need to look up how to do that. And I missed doing this quest, so I guess I can do it now. Floral fertilizer. So for that, we're going to need bone meal. We're going to actually need quite a bit of bone meal, because the bone meal that we're going to use isn't what we're going to use, if that makes any sense. And it probably doesn't, and that's okay, because you'll understand here in about 30 seconds or so. So we need to make flowers. The nice thing is these other flower types that it gives you beyond these ones, which I need dandelions and poppies. Yep, I need quite a few of those if I can have them, please, because I don't want to waste any of the mystical flowers that I already have. I already wasted quite a few of them making the seeds. It took 16 flowers, which was more than I wanted to spend. Although that does mean we can start Botania soon, which probably a pretty good idea considering where we're at. I did explore the mystical agriculture and looked through what I'm going to need for various seeds, and for one of the things I want, one of the primary things I want before I get much farther involved in more kinds of seeds for mystical agriculture, and I didn't think about, is a master infusion crystal, because the current infusion crystal uses itself up, and the non-master one uses itself up, and it only has 1,000 uses, and you need it to shift between the different tiers of Infernium, Supremium. I'd have to go through the list to name them all, but the various dusts, let's call them, from mystical agriculture. Alright, so how am I doing on those? I've got enough there. Okay. Considering I'm only actually going to make one. I only need one at the moment. At least I think I only needed one for that quest, right? Let's find out. 16. Okay. So, floral. So let's see what it takes to make floral powder. Pestle and mortar. Okay, let's make a bowl. Let's make a bowl. Alright, now let's see what mysticals I have to spare. Although I'll have a lot more here very, very soon, because I'll be able to make more. But I'm still going to hold on to my whites. It's going to take 4 each, and I can't remember how much that uses, or what the conversion rate is. Oh, I need petals. That's what I needed. So as long as I don't petalize the white ones, they're safe. Okay, so it's 2 per. I did forget that. I thought it was 1 per. But then again, I'm always... By the time I have this up to a level where I actually use Botania, I typically have it super automated. So anyone who watched my Direwolf 20 series kind of watched me go into burnout mode on that series and not finish a lot of the things I wanted to finish. As I said in that series, I may revisit it, but right now that's not going to happen. Now these ones are all 2x2 to make their die, and I don't know why they chose to do that, but they did. I also got cotton seeds, which are a helpful way to get string. So we're probably not going to have to infest any more trees ever. And then basic floral fertilizer. We need 16 of it. So let's make as much of it as we can this way. We do need to save one of those. Boom. Okay. That only gave us 3. That's not ideal. So let's go back to our floral. Let's see, did I have any orange? I do not. Oh. I can grind flowers directly? That's interesting. Do not have any purple. Do I have any light blue? I did have some light blue. Okay. How about some yellow? Actually, how about some mystical yellow? There we go. No, I already did light blue. Lime. Mystical limes? I do have some. Mystical pink? Nope. Light gray? Nope. Or gray? Light gray? Light gray I have. Cyan? Nope. The purples? Nope. The blues? Nope. The browns? Nope. The green? The green we had. The red. Let's try the other the red. There we are. And boop. Black. Okay, now the other way to make floral fertilizer is any 4 floral powder. I don't think we're going to have enough for all 16. I really don't. Yeah, I didn't think we were, but I was hopeful. Okay, so since we're going to need, what, 8 more bone meal at least? I'm going to put that, nope, I'm going to put the 8. Compressed skeleton, ooh, compressed skeleton died over there. That means lots of skellies. Nice. So, let's go see how many more flowers we can get. Because unfortunately, in this case, it does have to be dandelions or poppies. The other flowers don't seem to work, which is kind of a bummer. Of course, I think I've got like a stack of bones over there in my machine, my mob farm. It's not really a machine, it's just a conveyor belt onto death spikes. And part of the reason I'm breaking grass so fast is I am using Vein Miner to do this. So if anyone was wondering how I'm breaking the grass so fast, Vein Miner. Or whatever it's called in this version. It used to be called Vein Miner in previous versions. I know it's called something else. Whoa, lots of flowers. Yay! Because I am almost out of bone meal, so this is almost a done deal. Alright, so I guess we get to see what we got there. That's only like 5 more. Darn it. Okay. Well, let's make what we can make and we'll see how it goes. $13. Arg. Alright, let's live a little dangerously. Let's see if this will pay off. Each one gives 2 petals, so if I get at least 2 flowers, I can reproduce the fertilizer. Okay, it paid off on that one because I got 3, 4. Nice. And this one, again 4, paid off. Okay. So it is a payoff from just eating bone meal here. Yeah, so this is what I've been doing the past couple episodes. It's kind of the mundane, or most of what I did on the last episode was kind of mundane housework. Alright, so with that, what did I end up with? Because I think those go 1-to-1 with the pestle. They may go 2-to-1. I hope they do. If they go 2-to-1, I am set. I need to keep a pink and a purple, so I can make magenta, I believe. We'll go ahead and grind all these and then try to do that other recipe, the dye seeds. No, because I'm going to need a set for 4 of those. Oh, that's right. We're going to go check for bones. That's the other thing I forget with this ring is you don't think about holding the spacebar down longer than you jump normally. You get really, really, really floaty. And it's easy to misjudge a jump right now. You know, one thing I have not seen, even though I know plenty of witches have died in there, and that is I have not seen a single drop. What? Where is he? Oh, he's on that wall. He sucks. Okay, so let's put these all away. So, white powder, go, and orange powder. Oh, I see. Some flowers give double, so I wonder if we'll find out. Yeah, I could have doubled. No, because dandelion's down here. Really, I didn't get any yellow this time? Wow. Oh, I guess not. How about some limes? I did get some limes. Oh, I hate Enderman. Especially when they just wander into my field of view like that. That was, I'm not going to lie, that was a little scary. I didn't connect the noise that they make to the fact that one was here. So that's a little worrying. Look forward to possibly better sound for me in the very near future. Friend of mine, in fact, the same friend I got the laptop from, found out I was doing YouTube videos fairly regularly, and I don't know how he didn't know. And he thought I deserved a better microphone, and he found either a great deal or absolute garbage on Amazon. He found I believe he told me it was $40. Of course, he could be lying to me. But anyways, $40 for a full microphone kit. A full condenser microphone kit with phantom power, with microphone stand, the whole 9 yards. So we'll see how it performs. It's supposed to be here sometime in the next 2 weeks, according to him. So we'll see how it works, and hope. Oh, by one, really, by one. There we go. It didn't update the quest, though. I thought we'd fixed that. Oh well. And it gives me 32 more of it. Yay! Not that I needed it. I was hoping, and that's another thing. I really need to start looking at what the reward is so that I'm not like, what, that's it? Because that is exactly the feeling I just had. So this is 5 of every 5 orange. Oh. I mean, we can do that one easy. I feel like a fool for putting away the fertilizer, but that one's going to be easy. We just need a whole ton of petals, which consists of standing here and doing this. Yay! In other news besides me possibly getting a new microphone, a new really good microphone, really don't have any. Physical therapy is going better finally. I can say this is the first time in several months that my arm hasn't been throbbing after physical therapy, so that is good. And I flat asked him today, afterwards, why did it hurt so much on all the last visits, but today it didn't? Why didn't it hurt as bad? And what the thing is the guy hadn't really explained to me what was going on. I knew I couldn't move my arm much because it hurt. Well, that was because when I messed it up, I actually had trashed my range of motion. And the reason it hurt so much is they were stretching everything back out so that my arm would move everywhere it was supposed to move again. And that explains why it hurt so much. And now that they've got it there, they said next week we're going to start working on strength training to get some strength back in it. And, I looked at the guy and I'm all, I'm plenty strong, I may have been sitting around for a while, but I'm still plenty strong. And it's my right arm too, so it's my strong arm. It's my dominant hand. He gave me a 15-pound weight and had me hold it in each hand. And I could tell it was there in my left hand, but, it wasn't a big deal. In my right hand, it was heavy. It was quite heavy, so I guess I lost a lot more muscle than I thought I did from the damage. But on the upside, they say it's healing. We'll find out. Which means that once I'm able to go back to work, we might see less videos. We might see videos updated less often. I hope that won't be the case. I hope to keep my schedule on here pretty stable because I have not... really it only takes a couple hours every couple days. So, if I had to, I could go back to a once-a-week update. I could go to a once-a-week update schedule, work on it all night Friday night, play games all night Friday night, record, and then, schedule them out. So, granted, that would make me less responsive to the community if people watching, but I'd still be getting my videos out. So, here's hoping everything turns out okay. I have not even been keeping track of the flowers here, so we are closing in on the end of the episode, though, so let's see if we can get this quest done real quick. Now, let's look at the reward. I get the Lexica Britannia, which I believe... No, I don't have one yet, I don't think. No, I think I do have one. I think I got it from one of the loot chests, didn't I? Well, if I did, it'll be in here. I have 4 of them. You know what? Oh, well. Life goes on. I don't even remember which petals we needed. I just know we needed 5. So, but I do believe that I, at this point, have all 16 colors. So that is good. And the other thing that means is I will be able to start, if I can get it to work. I've had it work before, but I'm not sure how well it'll, because I use different mods to do it. I actually had a way with refined storage and a couple other mods to auto plant, auto harvest, auto plant, auto bone meal, and then auto harvest these petals, because you stick these petals on the ground, throw bone meal on them, and then cut them with shears. You have to use shears. You get a tall mystical flower, which is good for 4 petals. So every 1 petal becomes 4 petals. And so, at that point, infinite petals. I know I don't have the seeds on me. I really wish this would behave itself. Yep, I've got it all. Boop, got it. Alright, then that opens the Petal Apothecary, the Flower Pouch, Pure Daisy, Endoflame. Okay, but we're not going to work on that. We're just checking what... Oh, Iron Chest, backpacks, Iron Chests, drawers. Okay, so that's something that we'll be doing in the next episode, is smacking these out real quick. All the ones that we can smack out in here, because it looks like Looks like I can do all of those. Can't do that one, or that one, or that one. But I can do that one. I know I can do that one. I think that's a drawer controller, and that's... Yeah, so I can do all of this one for sure. I can do this one for sure. And I can do all of this one. So that's going to be a key that we can see. A free upgrade. And nothing. You know what? Let's go do that one right now, because I want to see what it actually is. Okay, and then 16 silicon, a solderer, and a basic processor. Okay. Oh. I hate you, game. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. So what we're going to do is we're going to temporarily snip this piece of cable right here, because that is useless without this piece being online over here, because it's all the storage units. There we go. So we needed silicone, and then we needed basics, which I don't have any made. I am surprised by myself. Why has my timer not gone off? I was sure I had a timer set. Almost out of redstone, as always on a skyblock, because I hate sifting. What happened with my timer? Huh. I set the timer, but I didn't hit start. That's what happened. Alright, and then once I get this guy, this should... There we go. That should let us complete all 3 of those quests. There better be some loots here. Come on. Why am I getting no goodies from these? This is... You know, why do I have a feeling this is an uncompleted part of the pack, and that just... That kind of upset me, because what I know is going to end up happening is I'm going to end up having to go into cheat mode after the next update and giving myself those items. And I hate to use cheat mode. I really do. Partially because in single player, when I'm playing single player and I start using cheat mode for things, I don't want to stop. It's like, oh, it's only this much, it's only a little bit. You know, it's not a big deal. You know, I keep convincing myself it is a big deal, because then I'm stealing fun from myself. And if I'm not having fun, why am I doing it? I mean, I hope that makes sense. At the end of the day, though, honestly, it doesn't really bother me if it doesn't make sense, because, you know, it's not going to make sense to everyone. You can knock it off, Enderman. You can quit trying to freak me out, because you know what? Now that chest isn't opening? Really? Okay, that was weird. You can't open a chest with a sword in your hand. Interesting. Oh, the other thing I created was the Solium Dagger from... What's it called? Mystical Agriculture. Alright, Enderman, where are you, so I can look you in the face, and you can come try and kill me, and I can stand under a tree and laugh while I cut your kneecaps off. And now you're gonna hide. Well, there you are. Oh, you're messing up my system. And I'm gonna kill him with the Solium Dagger, because hopefully he drops a mob chunk, because I need a lot of them, and that's the only way to get him. Ooh, got an Ender Pearl. Nice. So I know where this piece of netherrack came from, you jerk. Unfortunately, I don't believe that I can smelt those swords down, that I have any way of smelting those swords down into a useful, in any usable manner. I think I have to repair them before this will eat them. Yeah, item cannot be molten. That's what I was afraid of. So that means I'd have to build an anvil and all kinds of other shenaniganry just to make them work. Although, is that item in here? I do not see it. There is an item, and I can't remember which mod gives it to you. I believe it's actually additions. It's called an item repairer. And when you get later on in the game and you have like infinite power, like and Turkey 2349. What? Oh, what is that? Oh, that's a creeper with a hat. There's nothing new in here. It's special, so. Except that dead creeper. Oh, and I was standing too close, so I stole the stuff. The only drawback to magnets is when you're standing too close and you break your mob farms and stuff. Or your inventory is, you suddenly look down, your inventory is full. This is one of the things I love the squid ring for, though. Super tall trees, not a problem anymore. And then if you jump off, I didn't catch it in time. As long as you catch it, I think it's about 5 blocks from the ground and click it fast enough, you will not kill yourself when you hit. Oh, redstone furnace, so we can make regular stone without having to use fuel anymore. Pretty much we've gotten the game down to our fuel is lava and it is infinite. So, we're going to wrap up this episode quite a bit late because I couldn't stop talking. Got a lot of things done. I got to overview a lot of things. I'm trying to remember, was there anything else that I did in between or in that missed recording? I went to the Nether and bummed around there. Got a bunch more Nether ores that I haven't, gotten to do anything with because I want to hang on to them for right now. Although I do have another diamond ore, so maybe I'll process the Nether ore between episodes. Because what you do, I believe, is you furnace it and then you grind it, I think. So let's see about the diamond ore. Another diamond ore. So what do we do with it? To use it, we smelt it and it becomes 2. And then, So what do we do with diamond ore to get the maximum yield? If we smelt it, we only get 1. Don't believe I have anything to put fortune on my tool with at the moment. I wish I could do that. I don't have an enrichment chamber. This tells me that there's blocks somewhere in the overworld. Because to my knowledge, this only generates when it is in use. Squeezer. Don't know how to make one. Maybe easy. Redstone furnace only gets me 1. Flux anodizer, pulverizer. Pulverizer gets me 2. Okay, so smelt them, then pulverize them. Okay. And how many diamonds will that give me? So that's going to become 1836. That's going to be a substantial thing. I have gotten myself interested in the game again, and I'm ignoring wrapping up point. I will catch you guys later. You guys have a great time. Like, share, and subscribe. Look down in the description. There's some stuff there as well. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.